To get started, you want to take your button and thread on your cords. And for your shortest cords, you want to pull out about a foot when you've threaded it on, and for your longest cords, you want to pull them equally at both sides. So once they're all attached, it should look like this, and then you can clip it to the top of your board. So once that's attached, you want to untangle any cords, and you want to pull out one of your longest cords at either side, and then one of your shortest cords next to it. And once you've arranged your cords, you should have 4 cords in the centre with 2 colours at either side. So you want to take one of your colours in the centre, one of each colour, and clip those to the bottom of your board. And then taking the cords at either side, you're going to work a square knot. So you want to go over, and then over and through with the other cord. And then to complete your square knot, you want to go under, and bring your other cord under that one, and then over and through. And you can unclip those from the bottom of your board. And then you're going to be working 4 cords at one side. So make sure you've got your shortest cord on the outside, and then clip those 2 to the bottom of your board. And then taking the 2 cords at either side, you're going to once again do a square knot just to secure these to your board. And once you've done that, you want to do the same thing at the other side. So once you've knotted all your cords, you can start your pattern, which is a 2-row repeat. So you want to take your 2 cords from the centre again and clip them to the bottom of your board. And then take the cords at either side and work another square knot. That's your first row done. And now to do your second row, you want to take the shortest cord at either side and thread on one of your beads. And then taking the shortest cord at the other side, do the same thing and thread on another bead. So now going to one of your sides with the bead on, you're going to take your two cords in the centre, and the outside one should have the bead on it, and then you're going to do a square knot to secure the bead in place. So for the first half of your square knot, you don't want to tie it too tight, just gently ease the bead into position. And then when you do your second half of your square knot, you can do that a little bit tighter to make sure everything's nice and secure. Once you've done that, you can do the same thing at the other side. Take your cord with the bead on and take the other cord next to it and clip them to the bottom of the board. And then do a square knot to secure the bead in place. And once you've done that, you can return to your other cords in the centre and do the same thing that you did for your first row. So take your centre cords and then work a square knot. And once you've done that, you're going to return to what you did in row 2. You're going to add your beads and then do a square knot to keep them in place. And you're going to keep repeating these rows until you've got the bracelet as long as you want it to be. So once you've got the bracelet as long as you want it, it should look something like this. So now you want to make the button fastening. So separate your cords into 2 equal sections and then keep one of your cords out at one side and attach half to the board. So I'm going to use hitch knots to create the button fastening, so you want to go over and through and then under and through to complete your knot. And then just keep repeating this until the fastening is the size that you want it to be. And how big you want it will depend on the size of the button, so it's a good idea to measure as you go along just to make sure it will fit. And you want to do this at both sides. So once both sides are done, it should look like this. So now you just want to attach them together. So take all the cords in the centre and leaving the 2 on the outside free. Clip everything else to the bottom of your board, and then you can do a square knot just to attach them together. And you can do as many or as few as you want here. I'm just going to do a few to make sure it's nice and secure. Once you're happy everything is secure, you can remove your bracelet from the board. And you can trim off your tail ends. And you can seal the ends with a lighter if you want, or you can use glue if you prefer. So once you're finished, you should end up with something that looks like this. So now you can just try on your bracelet. And that is your completed double beaded bracelet.